Shelly, as you look back at 2025, what was the biggest lesson that you learned this year?
I think the biggest lesson I learned for 2025 is really implementing automation in your firm and putting in the right systems to streamline, get rid of the paper, like really get rid of the paper in a CPA firm. That was the biggest aha moment that I had.
Would you say that was also your favorite victory or achievement, or do you have something else that you would say?
Definitely. So I was the implementer of a new system, a new practice management system, and getting everybody on board on January 15th of 2025, right before tax season, was a challenge, but it's made a huge difference in the proficiency with our staff and just what we can perform as a firm.
What's the secret to getting everybody on board with a change right before tax season?
Pull the plug on the old systems. It was January 15th. We didn't look back. Everybody had to be using this system. That's where we did our time. That's where we put our projects. And so we just kind of cut them off of the old systems to leave that crutch behind.
What's something that caught you off guard in 2025, either good or bad? It surprised you.
Staffing, it's always been a challenge. It's gotten a little bit easier, but really finding the qualified staff that we need. We've partnered with a couple of recruiters and stuff that have really made the difference. But the the hard work that you have to do to try to find the right person for the culture of your firm.
Switching topics into 2026, give me a prediction for something that's either going to continue or change in 2026.
Well, I think 2026 is all about automation. It's about AI and how, as a modern firm, you can implement small pieces, whether it be in a software or using certain tools to really streamline and adopt AI in your firm.
Speaking of AI, how are you currently using AI, and do you see any of that changing in 26?
So we are currently in kind of a beginner phase of AI. I mean, I know some of our products have AI and we're using that, but really going deeper in AI, creating our own agents, creating a workflow around our clients that really takes a lot of that manual process out. We're going to take off this year. We're building on a platform and that is really going to take us to the next level.
You're going to take off on the rocket ship of agentic AI.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay, so what's one thing you hope doesn't happen in 26?
Wow, that's a great question. I hope we don't have another tax extension in the state of Florida from a hurricane.
I was going to say, here's to good weather.
Right? Exactly. So yeah, that's it. It really implements and impedes, forecasting and trying to, budget, staff, all of that. So really we were really lucky this year in the state of Florida. So hoping that continues.